I asked Chat GPT to make a list of historically significant places for Black history in the U.S. These places have helped shape the nation as we know it today, so we want to explore these remarkable places. First, we have the National Museum of African American History and Culture. This museum is located in Washington, D.C. The museum offers an extensive collection of artifacts, exhibitions, and educational programs dedicated to the history of African Americans. The Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site. This historic site, located in Atlanta, Georgia, includes the birthplace, church, and final resting place of the civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Underground Railroad Freedom Center is located in Cincinnati, Ohio. This museum tells the story of the Underground Railroad, a network of secret routes and safe houses used by slaves to escape freedom. The Harriet Tubman home. This is located in Auburn, New York. This historic site was the home of Harriet Tubman, who helped rescue over 300 slaves through the Underground Railroad. The Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site. This is located in Tuskegee, Alabama. This historic site honors the African American pilots who fought in World War II. The Selma Montgomery National Historic Trail. This trail in Alabama marks the route of the 1965 Selma to Montgomery marches for voting rights, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other civil rights leaders. Next is the African Burial Ground National Monument. This is located in New York City. This monument is a burial ground for enslaved and free Africans from the 17th and 18th century. The National Civil Rights Museum. This is located in Memphis, Tennessee. This museum is built around the Lorraine Motel where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in 1968. The Frederick Douglass National Historic Site. This is located in Washington, D.C. This historic site was the home of Frederick Douglass, a former slave and prominent abolitionist. The 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment Memorial. Located in Boston, Massachusetts, this memorial honors the first African American regiment to fight in the Civil War. The Booker T. Washington National Monument. Located in Hardy, Virginia, this monument celebrates the life and legacy of Booker T. Washington, an influential educator and civil rights leader. The African American Civil War Memorial. This is located in Washington, D.C., and this memorial honors the African American soldiers who fought in the Civil War. The Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, located in Birmingham, Alabama. This museum explores the history of the civil rights movement in the city. The Mary McLeod Bethune Council House National Historic Site. This site is located in Washington, D.C., and is home of Mary McLeod Bethune, a prominent educator and civil rights leader. The Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History. This is located in Detroit, Michigan, and this museum tells the story of African American history, culture, and achievements. Next, we have the Paul Laurence Dunbar House. This house is located in Dayton, Ohio, and it's a historic site that is home of Paul Laurence Dunbar, renowned poet and writer. Next, we have the Malcolm X and Dr. Betty Shabazz Memorial and Educational Center. This is located in New York City, and this center celebrates the life and legacy of civil rights leader Malcolm X and his wife, Dr. Betty Shabazz. And last but not least, we have the Brown versus Board of Education National Historic Site. This is located in Topeka, Kansas. It was the site of the landmark Supreme Court case, Brown versus Board of Education.